Yo, what's up? This is B-Boy LMD, and I just want to share something about my Z200S. And today, let's talk about the digital panel board. So let's just get started. And as you guys can see, we only have two buttons right here on our digital panel board. We have the mode. Hope you guys can see it. That's a mode, and here's the control button. And the mode and the control button. So here's our speedometer. The gear indicator, so this is the portion where you can see if you're in the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth gear. And there's also an indicator right here if you're in neutral. And here's our RPM indicator, which is located at the top. Here's the fuel gauge. We have a clock here. Here's the Tripmeter and the Odometer, right? There we go. And what else? We also have indicator for our signal light. Where's the other one? There. And also, lastly, the high beam indicator. Alright, so I'm gonna walk you through on how to navigate on our digital panel board. Let's start with a clock. Just a quick reminder that this clock is on a military time format. So to change the time, just press and hold the mode button up until the clock blinks. There we go, and it will route you to this portion where you can change the hour. So you just need to press the control button to have it adjusted. Here's the control button, and I'm using it to adjust the time. What time is it? It's right at 12. And to change the minute, I just lost it. There we go. I press and hold the mode button, change the hour, and to change the minutes, just press the mode button once and have it adjusted again using the control button. Right now it's ready 12:51. Setting it up on 12:51. Come on. There we go. And after that, you just have to leave it as it is, and it will automatically save. There we go. So when it comes to odometer and tripmeter, so to toggle between odometer and tripmeter, you just need to use this control button. Odometer, tripmeter, odometer, tripmeter. So to have them reset, you will still be using the same button, but this time you gotta press and hold it. So I'm gonna reset the tripmeter, press and hold, and that's it. And for the odometer, well, I'm not gonna reset it, I'll just leave it as it is. At least I have an idea regarding the total mileage of my bike since day one. And the one that I used to reset is the Tripmeter, obviously. Well, because this is the one that I'm using to measure the total distance of my travel, whether if it is irregular or my daily ride, especially long rides. This Tripmeter also helps me to somehow manage my KPL, or the gas consumption. Well, isn't it amazing? Yeah, that's very awesome. You can make use of that feature if you have it on your respective bikes. Alright, so when it comes to RPM indicator, let's check it out. So you can see the color is flat. Shut it up. Yeah. So you guys can see the color is flat. Unlike other bikes, they have an indicator if you're already approaching the limit. But on this panel, at least, it's giving you an idea regarding the amount of rev that you're releasing. Anyway, not all riders really paying attention to this feature because obviously not all bikes has RPM indicators. So you must have a good throttle control ability. You can even feel the engine if you're approaching the limit, and it will give you also a heads up if it's about time to switch gears. But I'm not saying that this RPM indicator is not that helpful. It is still a very important feature, especially for those riders who's very particular when it comes to numbers or measurement. Also, during braking period, it will help you to make sure that you're giving enough rev and not giving too much rev if you're following the user's manual, or what others call soft break-in. So, good thing that we have this feature out here. Alright, now let's talk about the high beam indicator. You know, this is pretty basic, but I will still show you how it works on this bike. There we go, high beam. And I'll show you first the headlight switch, which is in here. So here's a switch off, dim light, and then to turn the headlight perfectly on. So there are actually three switches: off, dim light, which is in the middle, and yeah, that's it. So let's go back to the indicator. Where's that? There we go. Alright, so actually this is not just for high beam, but it will also lit up if you're using the flasher. So let's just put it on the low beam, and let's use the flasher, which is located at the left hand side. There we go. Now you guys should be familiar with this. So that high beam indicator is not only working for high beam, but also if you're using the flasher. So this is how this thing works. That light, or this light, will turn on if you're using either the high beam or the flasher. But your high beam won't work if your headlight switch is turned off. Now let's see here. Let's just shut off the headlight, and then let's try to use the high beam. As you can see, it's not working, right? Yeah, of course. That's how it works. That's how it should be, but thanks to the flasher, because you can still use the flasher even if the headlight is turned off. Let's give you a sample. So the headlight switch is turned off. It's on a low beam, and as you can see, the high beam is not working. But let's try to use the flasher. See, I'm using the flasher right here. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, you can still use the flasher even if the headlight is turned off. So if you're riding during daytime and you decided to just shut off your headlight to somehow save battery, you can still use this flasher if you want to pass through those vehicles in front of you, and just add more. Your high beam still won't work if you're using the dim light. So I'll show you the dim light. And the dim light is in the middle, and let's try to use the high beam. It's not activating, but you can still make use of the flasher instead if you're in a dim light. There we go. So that's all about the high beam indicator. And alrighty, I don't know if this is too much information for you guys, but I know for other riders it's just pretty basic. But at least for those people who doesn't have an idea about this bike, I hope these stuff will help you somehow. So if you want to know more about Z200S, check out for upcoming videos. And also, I just would like to clarify that I'm just a simple rider, not an expert. Way too far from being a mechanic. But these information that I'm showing you guys is just based on my personal experience. If you want to share something or have any suggestions, just post a comment below. And if you think this channel is worthy enough to spend time with, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is B-Boy LD saying ride safe, Respeto, Kagulong.